Good evening, you are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Diwan of Royal Court establishes Oman Nakheel Development Company in cooperation with Tenmia Company. 170 kilometers of Adam Thamraid dual road is to be opened by the end of the year. An agreement is signed to operate and maintain the liquefied natural gas extraction plant and its pipelines. And the Royal Cavalry wins 3 cups in Dubai International Arabian Race at the British Newbury Race Course. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. The Diwan of Royal Court marked today the celebration of the establishment of Oman Nakheel Development Company in cooperation with Oman National Investments Development Company Tenmia. This ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Khamis bin Saif Al Jabri, head of the Implementation and Follow-up Support Unit. Our reporter Saleh bin Khalfan Al Rahbi has more details in the following report.
The wise vision of planting 1 million palm trees aims to sustain food security for the Sultanate. This project, which is built in 11 farms across various governorates of the Sultanate and accommodates up to 600,000 palm trees, has been crowned today with the establishment of Oman Nakheel Development Company.
Its aim is to do mainly the post-harvesting. After the harvesting, all processing of collection, processing, storing and selling at the end. And later on, it will take care of and some shares of all production in different products, around 12, 7 products in food and 5 products in byproducts.
The company will work on new innovative products in the field of dates industry to compete in international markets. It will also provide thousands of job opportunities for Omani youth. Nizwa was chosen to establish the company's main base according to scientific specifications and standards.
We will start with initial unit. It is the base, which is the collection and the treatment and the packaging and the storage of the dates. And then gradually we'll go for the other opportunities and introduce it to the potential investor, and inshallah the company will participate with them.
The volume of investments in this project is estimated at 92 million Omani riyals, including the central unit for processing dates and industries based on its byproducts and innovative industries. This project endeavors to achieve the royal vision of His Majesty the Sultan for his special attention to the date palm tree sector in the Sultanate and the importance of preserving it as a cultural heritage and investing in it to enhance the national economy. For the Sultanate of Oman television, Saleh bin Khalfan Al Rahbi, Muscat.
Oman Oil Refineries and Petroleum Industries Company signed an agreement with Oman Gas Company to operate and maintain liquefied natural gas extraction plant and its pipelines. This comes within the package of $6.5 billion Liwa Plastics Industries Complex project, which is considered one of the biggest manufacturing industries projects in the Sultanate. According to the agreement, Oman Gas Company will operate and maintain the new gas station in Fahoud. Oman Gas Company will also be responsible for managing the new gas station and operating the 300-kilometer pipeline between Gas Liquids Extraction Station in Fahoud and Liwa Plastics Industries Complex at Sohar Free Zone. The Royal Cavalry won 3 cups of 3 important races in Dubai International Arabian Race Day, which was held at British Newbury Race Course. 80 pure Arabian horses competed in this race, including Group 1 horses that had important world winnings. Royal Cavalry's Nafis won the main race after strong competition, while Hattrick won 3 cups. The Royal Cavalry's Nafis, Ashami and Tharwa continued securing high positions in international races and could compete with other horses in Dubai International Arabian Race Day and beat them. Stallion Lahib, owned by the Royal Cavalry, came third in the second race for Arabians. "70% has been completed of the first and second parts of the Adam Thamrate Dualization project. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Fataisi, Minister of Transport and Communications, visited the project and confirmed that the ministry intends to open 170 kilometers by the end of this year. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi.
In the heart of the desert, work is going on at an accelerated pace to complete the first and second parts of the Adam Thamrate Dual Carriageway project for a distance of 320 kilometers due to the high significance of the project.
This project is considered one of the most important dualization projects in Oman. It will be linking Salalah to Nazwa, mostly with dual road, and it's quite a long distance, and it would be quite an achievement for the Sultanate to construct such a long dualization.
The companies executing the project have already completed advanced stages of the project in preparation for the opening of some phases of it.
We've started Adam Thamrate with 2 contractors with a length of 240 kilometers. We're hoping by end of this year to open for traffic at least 170 kilometers out of these 240 with a dual road. The rest, which is 70 kilometers, will be open by end of March 2019.
The project is being implemented with specifications that take into consideration traffic safety and the smooth flow of vehicles throughout its parts until the Wilaya of Thamrate in Dhofar Governorate.
We have added another 80 kilometers to these sections to reach with the dualization up to Haima, and that will be open by end of the 2019. And with this total of finished dualized road, we will be remained with just 390 kilometers with a single road.
The implementation of this project is an achievement that adds to the comprehensive development process in the Sultanate and emphasizes the government's continuous efforts to provide projects with economic and social dimensions in the country. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi, Al-Dakhiliya, Governorate.
Still to come in our news bulletin. Contact with animals can help people struggling with anxiety and social issues. Therefore, a horse club in South London provides an outlet for children who may struggle with stresses at home.
عبق فاح بين جنباتها، فنفثت سلاما برائحة لبانها. حلقت عاليا نحو السماء، فنقشت بأبجدياتها تاريخا جميلا، وبكرمها أمست مضربا للأمثال. مهرجان صلالة السياحي 2018 من 10 من يوليو إلى 25 من أغسطس.
Welcome back again. Under the theme Kharif, a gathering for the blind, the activities of Gulf Forum for the Blind 2018 kicked off today in the Wilaya of Salalah. The 5-day forum is organized by Al Noor Association for the Blind Dhofar branch and aims for exchange of expertise and highlighting religious, scientific, cultural, and sports aspects of the blind. The forum, in its 13th edition, reviewed the latest technological devices for the blind, like Braille system, which is used to help those visually impaired to read the text. The opening ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. The governorate of Dhofar and during Kharif season witnesses rising in sea level and powerful currents. Therefore, and to ensure safety of everybody, the Royal Oman Police call upon visitors of the governorate to avoid venturing out to the sea. Royal Oman Police, represented by the Coast Guard, exert additional efforts during Kharif in monitoring the coasts in the governorate and giving assistance to those who need it. ROP patrols and rescue teams spread along the coasts of Dhofar ensure that visitors are safe and avoid drowning accidents. Oman National Transport Company Muwasalat will launch a new route, Al-Adheba Al-Ansab Misfat Industrial, next Friday as part of its effort to expand the public transport network in Muscat. The new route will be a link between a number of important places in the governorate of Muscat as it moves through the most important commercial centers and industrial establishments. Muwasalat will operate the new route back and forth every 30 minutes, starting from 6 a.m. on weekdays and public holidays. According to the World Food Programme WFP, more than 3 years of conflict and destruction have pushed Yemen to the brink of famine, resulting in the world's largest hunger crisis. Nearly 18 million people don't know where their next meal is coming from, and more than 8 million of them live in extreme hunger and depend entirely on external food assistance. Each year of conflict has pushed further a million of more people towards extreme hunger, and 7 governorates are in emergency phase 1, step below famine. In rural Saada, most of the bridges have been damaged by the ongoing conflict. Known as the fruit basket of Yemen, Saada's infrastructure like roads, wells and farms have been heavily damaged, limiting crucial supplies like fuel getting in and from produce getting out, as well as displacing people from this vital food producing area. The local health center has also been destroyed and a makeshift one built where malnourished children are getting assistance from the WFP. UK Foreign Secretary Hunt meets Chinese Premier Li in Beijing. The new UK Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt met with Chinese Premier Li Qiangyang today while on his first official visit to Beijing. Both Hunt and Li reiterated the importance of the bilateral relations between the two countries and with the world. Earlier today, Hunt met with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi, where he sparked laughter during the meeting after he misidentified his Chinese-born wife as being Japanese. A Malaysian-led independent investigation report released today, more than 4 years after Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared, highlighted shortcomings in the government response and raised the possibility of intervention by a third party. The report, prepared by a 19-member international team, reiterated Malaysia's assertion the plane was deliberately diverted and flown over 7 hours after severing communications. Chief Investigator Kok Soo Chon said the cause of the disappearance cannot be determined until the wreckage and the black boxes are found. He said there was no evidence of abnormal behavior or stress seen in the two pilots that could lead them to hijack the plane, but all passengers were also cleared by police and have no pilot training. The plane carrying 239 people from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing vanished on the 8th of March 2014 and is presumed to have crashed in the far southern Indian Ocean. Children in South London find a safe haven at an urban riding centre that provides both equestrian and life lessons. Here is a report.
In the heart of South London, between tower blocks and train tracks, lies an unexpected urban oasis, the Ebony Horse Club. Since 2011, the Brixton-based stable has been a safe haven for local children in a neighborhood long associated with high crime rates. Here they learn more than just equestrian skills.
What we do is we get as many children from the local area in and around Brixton to come here and to learn life skills through horses.
London has recently faced a spike in violent crime, and this borough is the second most dangerous in the city. For the horse club's many participants who come here on referral, it offers a safe and structured activity after school.
Kids that live in these areas who necessarily doesn't want to be part of a gang, if this place wasn't here, they would be peer pressured into a gang. But with this place, they have more time, they spend their time here instead of spend their time on the streets. And if they're spending more time here, they're away from this trouble.
Contact with animals can also help people struggling with anxiety and social issues. Programs like the Horse Club provide an outlet for children who may struggle with stresses at home, and many go on to work with horses after their time here ends.
So it sort of gets you to calm down a lot. So if you have any problems or anything outside, just know, drop them off at the gate and be calm around horses because they pick up on anything.
But running the place isn't cheap, and at times the club has struggled to make ends meet, despite securing the patronage of big names including Camilla Parker Bowles. Ebony Horse Club's popularity remains consistent though, with a wait list for membership at this urban riding refuge.
Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the governorate of Dhofar and its nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of cloud accumulation and scattered rainfall over the Hajar Mountains. Low clouds and fog late at night and early morning are expected over the coasts of the Arabian Sea and Sea of Oman. Winds will be southeasterly light to moderate, and seas will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.45 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Diwan of Royal Court establishes Oman Nakhil Development Company in cooperation with Tanmiya Company. 170 kilometers of Adam Thamreit dual road is to be opened by the end of the year. An agreement is signed to operate and maintain the liquefied natural gas extraction plant and its pipelines. And the Royal Cavalry wins 3 cups in Dubai International Arabian Race at the British Newbury Racecourse. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.